This is the next one in the Gurkhathon, and this is the Hudson Bay Robusto. This is a 50 by 5 big band, but it's a pretty band and different from what Gurkha usually puts out. And straight cut, having a coffee with this. It's a little bit late today. Work was a little rough. This is a MSA Mexican San Andres wrapper, very light colored, but it's good looking. Good draw so far on the cold draw, and the binder and fillers are Nicaraguan, so I expect this to be chocolatey and sweet, but we'll see. We'll find out, right? Let's fire up, and I'm gonna get rid of this band because it's can't really move it, so I'll take this off, or maybe I fire it up and let it on for the first third, maybe burn down to where I'm at right now. We'll see what happens. Very good light up, good draw, not too loose, not too tight. One thing I notice almost every single Gurkha that I do is I get the first few minutes I get a very, very bitter taste on my lips, and I get that from time to time depending on the cigar, but every single Gurkha I get this, so I don't know. I read something, well, I don't want to say anything because I don't have any, there was just a comment that I read on a cigar platform that was talking about mineral oils. Again, I have no clue to induce more smoking. I can imagine mineral oil that might taste bitter, but then again, I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that I get, every time I fire up a Gurkha, I get a slight bitter taste in my mouth from the wrapper. So it's a palate taste on my lips, and it goes away very, very quickly. So it's not a biggie, but just a comment, and that was the case here too. It's a very mild cigar, very smooth so far. So I'll get a little bit further into it because I'm still working on the flavor profile to see what's going on here with this one. So I got the wrapper off. It was pretty tied on, but wrapper held up. Ash is holding up really, really well. It's a nice and sharp burn, a nice aroma, and it burns nice and slow, burns cool. I don't feel like anything overheating, and I like, this is me personally, right? I like the 50 and below, like 48 is probably my favorite ring gauge size. This here is so far actually very enjoyable. I get in the light up I got spice. It was a mix between chili spice and a cinnamon, so very, very typical, like a chocolatey, spicy, chili spicy mole spice from the San Andres. And then apparently the binder is ometepe, so I get a little bit of earthiness, I get a little bit of cedar, and this is quite interesting because I get a little bit of cedar, but then I also get a little bit of oak, and then I had a hint of fruitiness, like a dark fruitiness, almost if you ever had arroz con leche, it's milk rice, Mexican milk rice, where I used to eat it. They had the cinnamon sticks in it, but they also had raisins in it. And when you try the raisin, that was, creamy, sweet, fruity, dry fruit, but then it's kind of like rehydrated with the milk rice. So I'm not getting the milk rice, but I get the flavor of the raisin, kind of like a creamy raisin flavor. So very enjoyable. I am positively surprised. This is number 15. I had one this morning that I smoked, but I forgot to hit the record button in the beginning, so I just had like a little piece on the middle, and then got to the end that was a .2. I'm not going to go into details because I'm going to review this one again. So I'm up to number 15 in the Gurkha lineup. Again, there's 105, and I don't think I'm ever going to get to 105. It's been brutal, but it's nice to have this one in here that is very enjoyable so far. No issues, no burn issues. Flavor is very nice, very interesting. I'm pairing this with a coffee. This one is a espresso roast. Yeah, I'm writing. Espresso roast with a little bit of, it's nice and foamy, creamy. And then I have a couple of splashes of half and half and a couple of packs of stevia. So very, very nice. This one is quite enjoyable. After this is day 4, I believe, 4 or 5. I think it's day 4. But I've really had Gurkhas. Today was such a crazy day at work that I had only the Gurkha bright and early in the morning when I usually work the dogs out so that they're a little bit calmer when I work. And then I had only a short little lunch break, and I smoked a cigarillo. It was a Macanudo cafe cigarillo. They're nice little 10-15 minute smokes, little cedar, little spice. I enjoy those. Just a quick, in between smoke when you only have like 10 minutes or so. I have cigarillos in all different sizes because there's different sizes, different times, right? So you can have one that is like a 35 to 40 minute if you go with the papas fritas or the H49 or H59, the other papas fritas, but the red one. So there's a blue one and a red one. Those are like 30 to 45 minutes depending on your smoking skills, or your smoking speed, I should say. And then all kinds of cigarillos. There's some very nice ones. And then, of course, there's short, old world cigars, but I'm not smoking those on a, coffee break or lunch break. Those are for vacation time, special occasions with friends. But yeah, this is good so far. I'm gonna smoke this down and see if this holds up, because I had a few in the lineup that started out okay, and then they went sideways, so I don't want to jinx it. But this one so far is a good smoke. Interestingly, it seems to still be holding up. It's a nice shiny wrapper, by the way, and the ash dropped shortly after I finished the last segment, and it's burning really, really well. It's smooth. It's a nice smoker. Very easy going. I don't have to worry about it. I didn't have to fix it. Don't have to fight it. It's working with me, not against me, and very enjoyable. The flavors, that raisiny or fruity flavor that I got earlier in the first third, that is pretty much gone, and now it's turned into a nice cedar. There's still a little bit of sweetness there. The chili spice has really turned into a cedar, maybe cinnamon, white pepper-ish kind of spice. So it's lingering. When you do retro, it's not very spicy as far as the retro goes, and it lingers a little bit. In the first third, it lingered on your palate, and now it's not lingering that much on your palate anymore, so it's more of a retro spice. And it's quite enjoyable so far. Again, it's been the Gurkhathon, or a marathon for Gurkhas, and I take every change or everything that's turning out well really, really nicely. So I'm gonna go towards the end of this and see what else changes. But so far it's a good stick. We're getting to the end of it. I mean, there's still good 10 minutes or so left, but this was quite enjoyable. Close to an hour, a little bit over, once this is finished, and I actually did enjoy it. It kind of, the flavors went a little bit away, which is to expect towards the last third, but it didn't turn bitter. It didn't, start breaking down on me or anything. It was quite enjoyable. The fruity, chocolatey, moldy flavors that were right in the start dissipated rather swiftly, and cedar became more predominant through towards the back, and then the spice is also more of a pepper or black pepper spice now at this point in time. A little bit of leather also joined the party, and there's still some sweetness in the back, but it's a tobacco sweetness, not a fruit or sugary sweetness, more of a tobacco from, if you like Nicaraguan tobacco, that's what you're getting now. And I don't know if it's me, but I think that Ometepe has a little bit of a sourness to it. Maybe it's just me, and I only had like 5 or 6 where it was predominantly like this, but there's a little bit of a sourness of it, quite an enjoyable sourness that comes to the game. My partner over here wants me to toss the ball, so back to tossing the ball. But I'm giving this a 6. It's not my favorite, but I like the Vitola. I like the difference in the band. It was a very beautiful made cigar, very well made cigar, good draw, good construction, and I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. So it's a stick I would, if I buy it, probably not, but if I would see it somewhere, I'd probably try it again, or the ones that I have, I hang on to, and we'll try them again with a little bit more time on this. This has only been in my possession for about 6 months, so I had a little bit less time than the other ones that I tried. Part of a fiver that I bid on, and yeah, I can say this is good. Medium body. Forget before I leave, it's a medium body, so I can see myself having this in the morning with a coffee, or in the afternoon or in the evening. So it's kind of like a any time of the day type of cigar. So very nice. Enjoy.